Hello Wargamers, it's me Callum from TableTopBanter, and today we have another video for you. Something pretty exciting came in the post. Now, this has come all the way from Germany, and I'll just explain why I've got it here actually. Basically, I was contacted by a company or a games maker. They're making the game Lands of Ruin. What I'll do is I'll leave a link probably up on the card section or somewhere around here. And what I'd like you to go and do is spare a few minutes of your time to go and check out their Kickstarter for a brand new tabletop game. And I've got to say, it's pretty unique. From what I have read and what I've watched, it is a tabletop skirmish game which plays like an RPG and an MMO, so a role-playing game and a massive multiplayer online. And the games you play influence the future games you play. It seems like an amazing hybrid of tabletop gaming and online gaming. So what I'm going to do is show you what came today in the box. Now, like I said, it's part of a Kickstarter project at the moment, so do go and check it out. And first of all, I picked up, or I was delivered, the a little thank you note here. Just a thanks for taking the time to look at our minis. You can see here the key features are, yeah, basically you download an app. So it's part computer, part tabletop, and it's really interesting. I'm actually very excited by all of it, it has to be said, especially as I've been in email correspondence with them for a week or so, and they sent these things to me for free to do a review, and I'm very excited to be getting my teeth into it. And it's just really exciting. I mean, I'm hoping that we can go further on beyond just this initial box and see if we can get the game sorted on this channel as well, so you guys can see that in first person. But here's a character that you get delivered with this, what I had delivered in this box. Malkabor. He is a slave trader in a futuristic kind of post-apocalyptic style game. And he is a member of the, oh goodness, Balans. They're an ultra-violent marauders of the wasteland, barbaric tribe of psychopaths, cannibals and sadists. So all top blokes. I am pretty excited by this style of thing. It has a real air of Mad Max about the design, and I'm pretty. I loved the new film with oh, what's his name, Tom Hardy. So what I'm going to show you now is the little resin sprues I picked up, and what I'll do is I'll just move the light round and hopefully we'll get it to focus on the minis. If not, I might have to just zoom in. I think that's probably a better idea. So what I'll do is I'll just zoom us in. Okay. Whoops. Let's put it behind. Come on. I do apologise about this. Hopefully that'll settle. Okay, I think you can see it all right there. But here he's got his like spear lance thing. The actual resin models I'm pretty pleased with. I think they're pretty cool. Nothing wrong with them. Obviously it is resin, so I'm gonna have to. There's a bit of flash on the sprues themselves, but I'm not too fussed about that, to be honest. I actually think it's all right. Sorry, I'm just trying to get the light set up right so we can get some decent pictures in here. That's a little bit better, I guess. But I am pretty pleased with that. That was the first thing I got. Now, you'll notice he has an identical twin brother because they were kind enough to send me two. The reason being I'm going to ship one off this Monday to Harry so he can also perform a review on the blog. Now, what I will do is show you the next set of minis I was given. Now, these are 3 standalone minis, and they are part of his cohort. So we'll look at these one at a time. Now, I've read a bit of the backstory for this guy, and he is a slave trading warrior. So what he does is he basically buys people, and you can see here there's a bomb strapped to his chest, and his tactic in combat is to run these mindless drones who have been biochemically changed to have no sense of self-preservation and he basically runs them into the enemy lines and then pulls the trigger. So we've got one of his cohort. We have another one of his mindless drones. Hoping that it'll focus okay. Come on, autofocus. The lighting is a little bit dodgy, but I am trying to do this in the middle of the night. I've only got this opportunity today, unfortunately. But the resin casts are actually pretty neat. There's a little bit of flash that needs to be scraped off, but that's expected with resin models, so pretty pleased myself. And here's the last fellow. Again, just sort of hands tied to himself, covered in a bomb, ready to explode. Now I got another set of those for Harry as well. I'll just zoom you out now. And I've got to say, I'm really, really excited by this prospect. Now, these are pre-production minis. They are test models, effectively. And so far, when I look at the detail of a couple of these sculpts, especially some of the cohort, I can't help but get excited because they're just really well cast. I'm looking forward to getting my teeth into them. Now, what I'm going to do is put them on some bases, and we'll see them a little bit closer up in another video. This was more just an introductory video to say go and check out their Kickstarter and have a look at the game. I think it's a very unique game and a very different sort of system that I've never seen a tabletop game that is also a game for your iPad or your iPhone or smartphone or whatever. Now I know that is obviously not ideal for people who don't have those kind of phones, so I don't know how that will work exactly. I think it is assumed in a modern society that the majority of people do have these kind of pieces of equipment knocking about. I don't know if it's available on computer or something for those people who don't have it. But what I can say is if you have any kind of tablet or phone that is a smartphone, I would totally recommend having a look at this when it comes out. And you'll see plenty of updates from us, hopefully, in the future of this game. It's called Lands of Ruin again, don't forget. Check out the Kickstarter, let us know what you think in the comments below. Very exciting. So that's not just 40k, not just X-Wing now as well, but also a new and exclusive game, which is pretty exciting. So thank you very much for watching. It's been me, Callum, from Tabletop Banter. Don't forget to look in the description below. There'll be a link to the blog where Harry will probably have one of these up, a little review on these soon. There is also a link to the Legion of Gamza Facebook page. Don't forget to check all those channels out on there. Lovely blokes and some great content to be found there as well. So thank you very much for watching. Don't forget,